Welcome to the final video on finding solutions. In today's video, we're going to discover the antidote to obstacles by learning two of my favorite solution-finding questions. All right, let's take a moment and review video 3. Now, we discussed objectifying our obstacles, degrading the people and the things in our lives to just stuff that's getting in the way of what we want. And then my challenge to you was to observe for an entire day, every time you objectifies the obstacles in your life. How did you feel when you put these people and these things as objects and were at war with them? How did this further affirm the obstacle in your life? Now, as many of you have guessed from the title of this video series, the antidote to our obstacles is solutions. Mark Lakeman, a social urban architect, said, "Most problems are simply missed opportunities. The flip side of every problem is a solution." Now, we've already learned some great tools to shift our perspective from a place of powerless to powerful. Now, these are in previous video series on passion, ownership, and accountability. Maybe it's language, behavior matrix, the 5 vital steps, positive review. I highly encourage you to review some of the other videos in this video series. Now, today I want to teach you my two favorite solution-finding questions. These are the two magic questions. I have seen this go viral across the people I've worked with, just using and applying these two questions in their lives. Now, your mind will commonly go to work to find an answer to whatever question you pose for it. Are you asking the right questions? Are you maximizing your thinking machine? That's the question, to use it to your advantage. The problem is commonly we're asking questions that render us powerless. Like, why can't I? Why can't I go live the life of my dreams? Why can't I do a job I love and make great money? Why can't I save up for the future and go on that vacation? And then our mind starts answering questions. Well, gosh, have you seen your bank account? And nobody does the job that you want that makes enough money. Or you've got to save up for the future. We all find these excuses, and our mind just is simply answering the question that we just posed for it, and we find ourselves stuck, just like Groundhog Day. So the solution is to create a habit of powerful questions. And the first question I love to ask myself is, how can I? How can I go on the vacation I love, plus save up for the future? How can I do the job of my dreams and make a great living while doing it? When we ask ourselves, how can I, our mind immediately goes to work on generating solutions. Suddenly we find ourselves rearranging our responsibilities, playing through different scenarios, anticipating pitfalls, asking for help, seeking mentorship. How can I supposes that there is another way? And sometimes we actually find or think of a way that doesn't work, which leads me to solution or question number 2. That question number 2 is, what's another way? What's another way we can actually get around this obstacle? There are thousands of solutions to every challenge that we have. We just got to be persistent enough to find the one that works for us. Now, this is an important question that I'd like to anchor in for you wherever you are watching this video. So with me, please take your right hand, place it up in the air like this, your left hand up like this. This is what's. Put your fingertips together, another, and then apart again, way. So with me, what's another way? We can really anchor this into our body by what's another way. My hope is as you venture out there into the world towards your goals, your hopes, your dreams, you think, wow, I found a challenge. I found an obstacle. What's my solution? And your arms naturally drift and float up towards the heavens and say, what's another way? Now, it's not conducive while you're driving to naturally take both hands off the steering wheel. So my to-go version, my driver-friendly version, you got 10 and 2, you go, what's another way? Back on. So what's another way? Back on. What's another way to what's another way? It works for everything. It's brilliant. And so what's another way? Absolutely phenomenal experience here. If I run into a wall and I cannot get over it, maybe I can go around it. Maybe I can go under it. Maybe I can go through it. Maybe I can get a team to hoist me up and over it. I lead a powerful success attainment system called Power 90, in which my students get to their Power 90 goal because they find a way throughout that 90-day system that works for them. I will tell you this, they use a lot of ways to finally find the way that works. And you've got to be resilient enough and persistent enough to ask that question and use it. From the book, The Power of Failure, it says long-term success is largely influenced by our capacity to withstand defeat and focus on opportunities rather than obstacles. I've seen more people reach phenomenal, outrageous goals with how can I and what's another way than any other tool I have in my toolbox. It's an incredibly powerful set of questions that helps people get their mind generating solutions and possibilities, opening them up to their true potential. Winston Churchill says, "The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty." Remember, blame is an obstacle. Justifying is an obstacle, both created by you. We created these obstacles, we disguise them and as other people and things, yet we get to take ownership over our responsibility and our part in it. By directing our mind to search for solutions, you can unlock crazy amounts of success. There's always another way. Thank you.